Good evening all. Welcome to my live broadcast 144. Broadcasting live out of Auckland, New Zealand. My name is Ki Pio and I'm addressing the Billion Coin community. There's not much on the blog. There hasn't been for a few weeks, other than all the send buttons were cancelled from today till tomorrow. Due to YouTube maintenance, I believe. So it all starts again Wednesday morning, New Zealand time. And I believe one got through, Bangladesh. Their keyword was heavy hitter. So everybody got that. Just be careful of the spelling mistakes, because he spelled it wrong. So if he copied his, then you copied it wrong. We're going to go into the back office, and we're going to go down way past cookie rewards. So we'll just share the screen. And we're going to go right down past here. I hope I don't get timed out. You all realise that this is still in play right now, the holiday 2019 promo. Let's see. Here we go. Right, got a bit stuck there. We're just going to go right from here, the distribution phase. We are currently in the distribution phase of rolling out a full blown mature TBC Kringle global economy. The level of liquidity of Kringle coins depends on how widespread merchants around the world accept Kringles as a medium of exchange for their goods and services. And we believe Kringles will become very liquid once we reach our objective of 1 billion members. When we launched TBC, the admin wallet had 1 billion TBC coins in it, and Cookie Rewards was set up as a mechanism to move all those TBC coins out of the admin wallet into the wallets of about 1 billion members. The movement of these coins are not done as transactions. Members do not purchase these coins from admin. So I hope that's clear. Every transaction you've done has never been from admin. It's either been done peer-to-peer. Okay, so wallet to wallet. These coins are rewards for completing beneficial tasks, which help us reach our objective of gathering 1 billion members. To understand it would be to think of the admin wallet as a central bank, and the wallet's orders as the local retail banks and central bank. So of the other banks with enough currency to maintain an economy. Okay. The beginnings of that starts with these cookie rewards. Cookie rewards, cookies work just like a point system. They are not a form of currency. Each member is encouraged to complete certain beneficial tasks which help us reach our objective of gathering. When these tasks get verified, then the cookies allotted us shall account for with our area. So for the new ones anyway, they show up here. Sharpie, you just got to go into the view details. Okay, broadcaster billionaire cookie rewards. There are exactly 1,111,111 billionaire positions to fill during the distribution phase. And once all of these positions are filled, broadcaster billionaire cookie rewards will be closed, and only basic millionaire cookie rewards will remain open until we reach our objective of 1 billion members. Some of broadcaster billionaire cookie rewards are 1,000 times higher than the basic millionaire cookie rewards. Cookie rewards are adjusted as needed by admin during the distribution phase. All members are encouraged to broadcast ongoing, especially those that will become TBC billionaires, because this abundance movement requires a strong voice, pull humanity out of a financial system based on the deception of artificial scarcity and human enslavement by the elite. Our combined voices must one day overcome the accumulative power of the elite and their evil plans for humanity. We are in an info war, and may the truth prevail for the sake of humanity. And here's where we start going. The gift. Leading approach our members take to bring in new members is by offering a redeemable gift of 25,000 cookies to those they associate outside of our TBC community. This gift carries great potential value. Once we have fully matured with 1 billion members, each TBC coin will be worth 1 billion grains of gold. So that's quite a lot there, 1 billion grains, because 1 grain right now is worth a fraction over $2.50 US. So when 1 billion grains, that's quite a bit. So ultimately, this gift will be worth 250,000 grains of gold. So that 250,000 grains of gold is referring to the 25,000 cookies. You can go here to calculate what the value is. The gift is already very valuable today, and as we grow in members, the value of our coins only goes up until we reach our objective of 1 billion members. To redeem these cookies into Kringles, you need to have paid the lifetime wallet fee and complete the send button test. So that lifetime wallet fee is combined in your first payment with the KCBO. And the KCBO is an annual payment. So it's 4 grains, which equates to fraction over $10 US. Okay. While the coins are a gift, the wallet is not free. It costs 4 grains. We have 2 redemption periods a year, the months of May and also November, and each member must click the Redeem Now button and complete the redemption process, which is very easy. Rapid rewards. Now that's the one that's in play now, the 24-hour and 48-hour. Rapid rewards referred to the rapid 24-hour referral and the rapid 48-hour referral cookie rewards. New members are encouraged to get off to a fast start in contributing towards the building up in the TBC community assist us in reaching our objective, 1 billion members, as fast as possible. A settle time is placed on a dashboard of the Credible Cash back office, which is KCBO, once the payment of the admin fee of 4 grains has been confirmed as paid. Okay, rapid 24-hour referral. New members have 24 hours to bring in 2 new paid members before the 24-hour timer runs to 0. Collect the cookies for completing this task. Cookie reward for successfully completing this task is 10 million cookies. Once all of the billionaire positions are filled, this reward will drop to 50,000 cookies. That's a big drop. Rapid 48-hour referral. New members have 48 hours to encourage and assist their 2 new referrals. Will also get 2 paid referrals for a total of 4 referrals on the second level before 48 timer runs to 0 to collect the cookies for completing this task. The cookie reward for successfully completing this task today is 100 million cookies. Once all of the billionaire positions are filled, this reward will drop from 50,000 cookies. Wow. It's a big drop there. Okay, exchange of 40 grains. The fiat currency to 40 grains is fraction over $100 US. Pringables can be exchanged for anything of equal value, such as goods and services and other currencies. 40 grains worth of Pringles need to be exchanged to collect this cookie reward. All members are encouraged to complete a transaction equal 40 grains within their first week of membership with their sponsor or a partner within the TBC community. Multiples of 40 grains multiplies this reward as well. For example, if the transaction was worth 80 grains, then that would double the cookie reward, and so on. Both the receiver and sender need to confirm these transactions inside the transaction verification area of the KCBO in order to collect this cookie reward. Committing fraud in an attempt to collect more reward can result in being removed from the TBC community. And there is no room for dishonesty within our TBC community. An admin does not check every transaction on the blockchain resulting in this cookie reward. Obviously, this is a very rewarding task to do, and multiple transactions are encouraged during the distribution phase to collect multiples of this reward. Broadcasters billionaire 1,000 times more than the basic millionaires for their transactions. 100 million cookies is way better than 100,000. So I'll just break this one down for 100,000. The broadcaster, that's it. If they go and purchase 40 grains of coin. But if you're a non-broadcaster, which is 40 grains for 100,000 cookies. So there's the big different times. So seriously, consider the value of doing regular broadcasts and attending weekly send button meetings. Okay, meetings in order to unify our TBC community and keep all of our members updated. We hold weekly Send Button meeting on YouTube in multiple languages. It should have been today New Zealand time, but and I think next week it'll go back to Tuesday New Zealand time and Monday the rest of the world, and all of them, including in English, will be all done on one day. Okay, once you have paid the admin fee and completed the send button test, a send button area will open up within the KCBO. You must be a member in good standing. You have a send button in your wallet, and things that can get your send button turned off are discussed in each of these meetings. An abundance based economy is a new idea in contrast to the world as we know it today, and yet it is based on fundamental truths that have been forgotten or drained mankind. We expect resistance to this idea, and our TBC community must make a unified stance to change the world for the better. Technology should uplift humanity instead of enslaving it. Inside a high-tech control grid type prison planet, these weekly meetings fortify the spirits of all that attend or view them. Here again, broadcaster billionaires get 1,000 times more than the basic millionaires for their attendance or viewing. Now, I think this that the broadcasters, I think there are people out there that are listening and they're going in as broadcasters. I know some broadcasters now are doing broadcasts twice a day on approval of the broadcast, and I haven't seen any really be rejected from admin, but on approval of their broadcast, those doing two a day, that's 2 million cookies a day. If they're doing two a day for a whole week, that's 14 million cookies. Wouldn't take long. That does not include the 8 million for the send button meeting. So it doesn't take them long to achieve a whole coin. Okay, a keyword is given during each of these meetings in order to collect on this cookie reward. You can earn multiples of this cookie reward weekly by viewing these meetings in different languages available. Stand with us, attend these meetings. Now you don't have to go into them. The Kiwis, a lot of them are still working, and the send button meetings in New Zealand. Well, I think that's 5 a.m. now from next week on. A lot of people who are in TBC are also workers. So, view them if you can. Um, the keyword is left up on each site at the discretion of the host. So if you know anybody who can go and gather in all the keywords for that week, then do so. But my understanding and my experience with these, all the hosts leave it up all week until the following week. So it gives everybody a chance to get in and claim the keyword. Okay, referrals 100 plus. Now, before I go into that, you may have already seen that there's a bonus going out. A lot of people are going to attempt to try and refer 1,000 paid and verified members within one calendar month. Now, there's also 30% of the admin fees are going towards anybody who can produce that amount, and it's not impossible. But you must also look at it. 1,000 referrals is 100 TBCs. And that's all you're allowed in the cookie rewards. Therefore, every send button meeting you go to is useless. And every broadcast you do is also useless because you're only allowed 100 TBC coins through the cookie rewards. Okay, 100 plus referrals. Builders within the TBC community that can get 100 personal referrals receive this cookie reward. All members are encouraged to build our membership towards the objective 1 billion members. Multiple sets of 100 referrals get multiple cookie rewards for their efforts. How fast would we get to 1 billion members if 100 got 100 and so on? The reward of 1 billion cookies will last until we have filled a billionaire's position. 1 billion cookies is 10 TBCs. Then each referral after that will receive a cookie reward of 100,000. So if we got stragglers once their billionaire's position is closed, any individuals that you sign up, you receive 100,000 cookies. We will do away with the sets of 100 referrals once the billionaire position are filled, and then just reward 100,000 cookies for each referral after that. So right now is the best time to be a builder in TBC. Yeah. So, okay, broadcast. We love our broadcasters. I know it is hard to imagine this right now, but TBC has a path for the 1,111,111 to become billionaires. The world elite created is ugly by comparison of what we humanity into a perpetual state of prosperity and abundance. While there is talk of a global economic collapse happening all around us, yeah, it's happening. Look at all our construction buildings, 3 of them falling over. TBC has set its sights on a brighter future for humanity by cutting to the core, be done to embrace the truth about abundance being the most natural thing on earth. Broadcasters will help others to come to understand this truth. Currently, the 1% own 99% of all wealth. That is a fact, even if you're not aware of it. This is the result of a rigged financial system that makes the richer and the poorer. It's the truth that will set us free. Find the encourage within yourself to discover the truth and to share the truth. Become a broadcaster. Broadcasters gather cookies faster than all the other members, and that is for a good reason. Their voices make the difference. Become a broadcaster. Broadcasters get 1 million cookies for every broadcast they do that gets approved by admin. Setting up a broadcast and getting them approved by admin can be found in the send button area of the KCBO. Once you learn how to do a broadcast on YouTube, it gets easier to do them like anything else in life. As a broadcaster, you will discover your voice. Okay, note. You must complete your profile and answer all the security questions before a redeem now button will appear during a redemption period. Be sure to include a real picture of yourself in your profile because people like to do business with people they know, like, and trust. How are they going to get to know you in your picture? Think about that. We are recognizing these achievers of the rapid reward. We'd love to see the pictures of all of them. So complete your profile today. And here's what they done. Look at it. She's claimed two. That's cool. Yeah, that's all you need to do. Just have a picture. Like these ones here haven't got pictures. They're non-picture. Oh, here's one. This one done the whole 48-hour referral. So the man at the top of that one gets a whole TBC. See, and it just goes. Oh, this is as far as I can get. Anyway, I'll stop sharing and we'll come back live. So, so the key to this for for rewards is be a broadcaster. Like I said, I've noticed people are doing two a day, and that's quite clever. But you got to remember that you got to be up to the play and make sure you are talking about TBC when you are doing two a day. Yeah, that's a lot of broadcasts a day, and you got to understand that a lot of videos on broadcasting are in the blog, and there's not so much blog posts, but mostly videos. So, and those are not a good thing to use in your blog. A lot of people do use them, but the mechanics of TBC, that's where it needs to be spread. And the mechanics I mean is, sharing the gift, and sponsoring, and taking them through the distribution phase and all of that, because I'm quite sure that who has just recently recruited any new member, to have explained all of that in the recruiting time, I don't think that would have happened. And it takes time. It takes time for people to take all that information in. So when you're recruiting, you've got to stay with the people. You've got to stay with them and be reasonable. Don't hold their hand all the way through, because they'll rely on you giving them the information, whereas they'll play lazy and wait for you to do the work for them. So don't ever rely on that. Let them rely on you. And with the blog that I've just read, the gift, the cookie rewards, the referrals, and all of that, that needs to be a repetitive thing, because not everybody picks that up once or twice or three times. It's got to be gone over and over and over again, because there's slight changes in that blog, and I've noticed them. Some of the wording has changed. It looks the same, but some of the wordings have changed. So admin is keeping their side of the agreement and keeping us updated. And it's just for each and every one of us to go and find out, through the blogs, what's moving around, what's really happening. And these African nations, man, they're doing tremendous, and these people only earn about $1 a day, and they're signing up people. Some of them are earning nothing. I don't know how they're signing them up because unless they do it through family, one does one and so on and so on. But they're doing pretty well in those West African countries. Anyway, I'd like to thank all these people, and they're always here. Our sister Violet and our sister Carol, those two are always here when they can get here. My wife, Rebecca, she's always here because she has to be. And Brother Reserve, they're always here too. But, without people like you, we're really going nowhere without people like all of you. And there is one other one out there somewhere who looked in. He will share. You're most welcome to come and view any of my live broadcasts, whichever suits you. You can go back and do the replays. And I know a lot of them do because I occasionally go back and watch replays. Anyway, I've gone a bit over my time, and once again, thank you so much and have a good evening. Don't forget the send button meetings are on tomorrow, New Zealand time. Send button meeting, the word I believe was heavy hitter. But, just be careful how they spelt it. Then make sure you spell it properly before you enter it into the keyword box. Okay, thank you so much.